Howdy. As an artist, there's two things that are the most important in order to show up every day and make good art. Number one, sleep. Number two, good food. Today, we're going to talk about food.
In a world where Hollywood is creating the same shit movies every single year, this young man wants to change that. This is the story of Riley Coyote making his own TV show.
Okie dokie. Take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt. I organise my meal prep at the moment with the pure focus of making it as healthy as possible, but also as cheap as possible. If I had a bigger budget, I wouldn't necessarily eat exactly this way, but if you don't have much money and you need to eat healthy and you're an artist, this might be useful for you, mate. So, essentially, the basis of the meal prep comes down to, you guessed it, cow. We have a lot of beef mince cooking, two big things in the stove, but most importantly, we're going to be eating this all week, so we need a little bit of spice and spruce throughout the week. You can't just have the exact same meal every morning and night. Yes, you heard me right. I eat beef mince for breakfast. My roommate Kai Kelly is over here smirking at me. If you are wondering, probably not. So I'll just go back to this. So, number one, I try and change this every single week to kind of put me on a creative kind of journey when I'm walking through the shops and thinking like, oh, what can I possibly try this week that might taste good? Gets the brain thinking, you know? Constantly thinking like a creative person and all that shit. So this one, we've got Italian herbs, salt. I think that's it right now, but it's going to be also going to have pineapple pieces. This is literally just a big old can of pineapple pieces in juice, and that's going to be mixed in with the beef mince. That's fun, isn't it? Then over here we've got taco seasoning mix, but don't buy the cheapest one. I know we're on a budget here, but the cheapest one has palm oil in it, or canola oil, some crappy oil in it that you definitely do not want in your body. So buy the one that's like $1 more expensive and it's slightly better for you. Taco mix in there, then that one will also have a bunch of the cheapest veggies in the frozen section. And I think the pineapple one this week will have a bunch of perfect Mexican cheese. Yeah, so essentially I cook all that up, cook a bunch of rice up, put them into a bunch of these glass containers. So of a morning, of a night, I can get home from, or wake up from bed, or get home from Ubering, and boom, slap it on the stove, slap it in my bowl, like slap it back in here, eat it directly out of here, save washing up time. Yeah, so it turns out to be roughly $5 to $6 a meal, depending on the extra ingredients that I add in, which is obviously so much cheaper than eating out. You're going to spend an average of like 20 Australian dollars a meal eating out in Australia on the Gold Coast. And that's like a relatively like just okay meal on the Gold Coast. But yeah, just avoid seed oils, eat good meat, and that's about it, mate. See you tomorrow. Love ya.